When someone takes a boot camp with me, on average, they do over 100 approaches. And keep in mind, most of these guys have not approached any girls in the last several months. Many of them had never approached in their lives. That's the power of in-person coaching. It is the thing more than anything else that gives you that shove, that gives you that accountability, that gives you skin in the game, the sense of being invested, the sense that I have to take this seriously, a identity shift from, oh, I can just consume, I can just watch content, I can just wait. One day, it forces you to make that shift from being a dabbler to someone who is serious about getting results. You no longer have the option or the liberty to bullshit yourself. That is why it's so powerful. And not only that, when someone takes a boot camp, they're getting personalized guidance. They're having someone who's an expert, who's done this hundreds of times, observe their approaches and look for the little weak spots, the mistakes they're making. Maybe you're approaching too shy, right? You're too quiet, too friendly. There's no sexual energy. Maybe you're coming in too strong and aggressive and the girls are a little bit like intimidated when you initially approach. I've seen both, but there's going to be little things that once you change them, once you get the right adjustments, pulling back a little, coming in a little stronger, I'll give you specific exercises, specific techniques that will instantly fix these things. And all of a sudden, even though most girls might have been rejecting you or just blanking you or saying, I have a boyfriend after a 10-minute conversation, all of a sudden, now you're getting a lot of success. On average, when someone takes a boot camp, their success rate goes up 3x by 3 times. So their chances of any approach turning into a number, turning into a date, turning into a girlfriend, a lay, whatever, is tripled. As you probably know, I have not been doing boot camps for quite a while. I've taken a 3+ month hiatus, but for the next 3 months, I'm going to be doing 1 boot camp per month. And if you're skeptical of the claims I'm making, you can click the link below to see dozens of testimonials talking about the successes they had. Literal incels have lost their virginity on the program. People have had threesomes, and I can't guarantee that you'll get laid. But in the last year, I have not had a single client who didn't at the very least do dozens of approaches, who didn't completely demolish their approach anxiety and take more action in one weekend, more progress in one weekend than in the previous year, if not their entire life. I was filling out my boot camps every single week, but now that I'm only going to be doing them once per month, it's going to be a lot harder to get one of the 3 spots that are available. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, going and meeting a coach and having them push you to take massive action, having all the excuses in your mind be melted away because there's no choice. Once you make the investment in a boot camp, you have so much skin in the game, you have so much leverage, and I also happen to be very experienced and very good at what I do, it's going to be virtually impossible not to succeed.